Hello everyone and welcome back to The Last of Us. This is season 2 episode 4. So today we are continuing. Last episode was the town sort of deciding if they're going to go after the people who killed Joel, and they made a decision. The decision was no, and then Ellie went, well, I'm gonna go anyway. And so Ellie and Dina are out on the road. Yeah, I'm looking forward to jumping into this episode. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account if you want the full-length reaction. You can also get early access for certain shows, exclusive videos, and all the content from my Jent Watches One Piece YouTube channel as well. You can get on my Patreon account. It's one Patreon account for both channels, so it's very worth it. Anyway, let's jump into this. This is season 2, episode 4 of The Last of Us.
Now,
2018.
about this one night, and he goes, "What? You fucking perverts are out here jerking off and splooging on my street." The word disseminate means, and boom! Greenberg slams his fucking head against the wall.
Oh my
There
God.
goes his teeth, just blood fucking
Jesus.
everywhere.
Why do you call them that? Why do you call them voters?
I don't know.
Because we took away their rights.
Oh,
Took away their right to vote, and somebody started calling them voters to mock them.
Jesus.
So now you know.
I love his voice cutting through that. Like he's got the coolest voice, man.
I didn't mean it.
Alone. Protocol is to obey your commanding officer, period. Because you're all Greenberg.
Okay. Close the door.
You,
Oh,
come with me.
that's scary.
Learn something.
I think he's doing it because he sees potential in him, but it's scary. It's like, oh, you want me to come die with you?
You Isaac?
Mm-hmm. What are you doing? Oh my God! Oh my God! Jesus! Oh my God! I kind of thought that's where I was going because this is Isaac. And Isaac right now is part of WLF. So he brought that guy out because it's the one guy he's gonna save.
Now make your choice.
That's fucking crazy. What a cool opening sequence.
Probably nothing anyone wanted.
It'd be so hard to find anything these days. Any loot at all.
Ooh, you reckon a yeast infection?
Milk?
Make sure to smell it first. Just in case.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be great.
Hey, I'm gonna pee. Give me a minute.
Aww. Are they gonna show it? They're not. Okay.
Hey, good to go.
You okay?
Yeah.
She senses it. Woman's intuition.
People to kill.
Dina's got such a nice smile.
I don't understand. I thought they bombed here.
It's
I
during
heard that too.
Pride Week or whatever,
That's
right?
not this part.
I remember in the game, the lore of this place was it was bombed during Pride Parade,
Oh, the
or
rainbows. I don't know.
yeah.
Maybe they were all optimists.
It's funny because Dina's almost wearing Pride colors. It's got like some of the colors of the rainbow on her jacket. Just staying ready because it was very loud. I would have gotten behind something as well, you know. Get behind a car.
Like Apollo 1.
Hmm. Space.
You gotta be shitting me.
Hmm.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
That was kind of
You
lucky.
Sure about that? Oh my god, are you gonna fucking tell me? the way, that means you want people to know that you're there. Which also means
Yeah.
more likely than not, you're prepared.
But you could be
And
doing it to recruit, you know? I feel like.
we're on a hill, so they'll see us coming. Just a little. So we wait until dark and we head out on foot. And
Smart.
right here's the first, which you proved brilliantly with your tank hatch maneuver. Dick. Already found that.
Man, Dina's actress is so good. She's so charming. Like, I'm enamored every time she speaks. Oh, they're in the music shop. Yeah, I mean, how could you? If I'd be playing the drums the whole time. I don't even play drums, but I'd sit here and learn. I've got nothing else to do. I know it would draw attention because it's loud, but I don't give a fuck.
Shout if somebody tries to kill you.
That's the plan.
So incredible how much it looks like the game. Wow. Someone took great care of it because of those air packets. Yeah. You're gonna have to tune that, mother. Yeah, she's tuning it. Ugh, I don't need to see that. I have no idea how to tune a guitar by ear. I have to use an iPhone app. Why doesn't Ellie get out her iPhone? Try to quietly come up and listen. I remember seeing in the trailer they showed that this scene was in it. You saw a glimpse of it and I was so excited. Ramsey's doing a good job of this. Oh, a really good job at it. Wow. Oh. Give Dina's actor a scene where she just acts with her eyes only and she's gonna kill it. Oh, what a performance. Look at that. She transitioned between at least three different powerful emotions there. Oh.
Gotten pretty good. He did. Great. Come on, I'll make us beef jerky.
What? Beef jerky? If all that was left in the apocalypse was beef jerky, I think I would be happier than I am now. If that was every meal. I love beef jerky. Cool shot. Where are we now? Oh. With Isaac.
When I was a younger man and I wanted to impress a woman,
Oh, his voice.
well, I was kind of shy. I didn't know how to talk to women.
Oh, I'm starting to think he's not using the stove to cook.
Good enough to deserve quality tools, huh? But did I have the money for that? No, I did not.
He sounds like Bryan Cranston right now doing this monologue.
And I would think, okay, 30 years to retirement and pension, but one day I will own a Moviel saucepan with lid. And I was right. Just not how I planned.
Yeah, not in the best condition. It's like if you owned a Ferrari right now.
Yes, you obtain heat the way cast iron does, which of the two makes copper the inferior choice for interrogations. But if you own Moviel,
oh my God.
Moviel,
She watches over me.
then she's been watching you get your ass kicked.
Okay, so
You know
Seraphites.
they're even airy in the sky, huh? Some of you actually understand she was just a person.
The guy in the last episode did. Oh, he's so skinny. gosh. Oh, fuck.
Yes, sir. She watches over me. She fills my soul.
Oh my god.
Because you trained them to shoot at us.
Because you broke the truth.
Because you broke the truce. Because you broke it, because we broke it. I'm not playing your little chicken games today. You lunatics have bolt-action rifles, bows and arrows, and superstition. So tell me, how are we going to lose?
God, his... Oh, man. He's such a good actor. This scene's horrifying.
Every day. And none of us ever leave.
It's a loyal followers. I see. It's, you know, a decent point.
Tell me what I want to know!
He's ready for it. He has his hand out. He's like, just do it. Yeah, at that moment, Isaac knew, like, it's... This guy's not doing it. He's not gonna give up anything. Wow, crazy scene. There's some crazy scenes in this episode. Wow.
Agreed.
Okay, so with that look, she's just saying, "Man, we gotta kill him. Wolves are wolves." Oh, those stair doors are always so loud.
But we're definitely in the right place.
Mm-hmm. So someone else came here first. Oh my god. Jesus, dude. Yeah. Me too, Dina.
Go.
Follow the blood, I guess. Up to feel her love.
What the fuck is wrong with Seattle?
If she called for backup.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
Shit, get down.
Oh, the backup's here.
Scar's got all of them. I don't see Brancaccio or well.
Oh, this is so scary. Like, you're not super well
Cut him
hidden.
down. I don't give a shit if it's a woman or a kid. I
Oh
don't care
god.
If it's a fucking baby. Look what they did.
Don't step on anything.
Fan
Okay.
the fuck out.
Jesus, man. In the game, I'd just be like, all right, let's kill all of them. But when it's a show, you know, the kills matter so much more. Oh, Dina. That's so scary, dude. Oh. Think he heard Ellie. Shit, man. Oh, fuck, man. Shit, man. He didn't check his corners. Oh my god, you're gonna have to kill him. He's gonna get a knife to the throat. Oh! Oh my god, oh my god! Jesus, man!
We got one.
It's a grown man. Oh, Jesus, Dina. Oh. Oh.
Get up.
She hurt her leg. Is she okay? Okay. She seems to be running fine. Oh, shit! Oh, that's so scary to crawl in there.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
That's so scary. Please tell me there was a corner or they're... Yeah, they're out of there. Okay.
They're in the transit circuited south entrance.
Jesus, man. So stressful. That's so scary. You couldn't survive in this world if you were claustrophobic.
Yeah. Is this place gonna fall down on us?
Good
I'd
question.
rather not find out. Let's go. That way.
I mean, you probably got through the most dangerous part right now, other than the people coming for you with guns. Oh, is that infected? little stems. I forgot what they're called. Sounds like a clicker. Jesus. 2. She's counting them. That's what she's doing. I thought she was saying wait. 3. 4. You have to like remember where each scream is to know if it's a different one. There you go. Your problem is solving itself with another problem. Oh. It's okay. Better skeletons than infected. Oh! This is like a horror haunted house. Someone comes to the roof going, "Wah!" Oh my god. Jesus, man. You could actually do one hell of a ride at a theme park based on this sequence. Oh, nice, good job. Boost. Now let me up, please. Oh, man. Wow, nice. I guess all the WLF are dead, huh? I thought maybe one of them was still been kicking, shooting people, but... Oh, God. Oh, God. Now Dina's on the other side of it. Oh, my God. She put her arm in front. And Dina doesn't know that Ellie's immune. Oh, God. Oh, yes. They're pushing on both sides now. Run, 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 run. Yeah. Oh, my God. That would be so scary. And Dina's like, why are you not freaking out right now? And yeah, should I shoot you? Oh, God. And Ellie's probably just the adrenaline. She's not even thinking about the bite. Because why would she? Everyone else has such a different relationship with bites than she does.
It's not perfect, but if anyone tries to get in, it'll bite. I would die for you. I would, but that is not what just happened. I can't get infected.
It's a hard thing to believe.
Not fucking shoot me! I know you don't believe me.
Wait, do you still have the bite on your stomach that you got in an earlier episode?
If I turn, shoot me, but I promise.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wake up exactly as I am right now. Me.
Oh my God. And Dina's like, do I have to suffer with this for hours and hours and watch you turn? God, this is so scary for both of them, honestly. Jesus. Are we gonna jump ahead to later? Oh my God. And Dina will probably be there with a finger on the trigger. And twitchy. Careful, don't wake up like that.
See?
Oh yeah, that's the test you do. We saw that in the first season, right?
Stand up now.
Man, the shot of like you can't even see Dina's face, just the light.
Can I show you?
Oh. She's got her finger on the trigger, like ready. This is the 3rd time I've been bit, Dina. Like, it's okay. Oh, I love that shot. That's so cool. Just seeing her face after all that time. She can't believe it because it's so hard to believe, and also feels like you can't let yourself believe that when you're already grieving.
Ellie.
What the fuck is going on?
I'm pregnant.
Oh God, that's when she says it. Oh god, she's just had she's there's too much stress going on right now. She just needed to let out that stress. Like just get rid of everything that I'm holding on to right now because it's too much. Oh my god. Always wanted to sleep with an infected. If I was Ellie, I would take everything I have not to make a joke of like, rah! You know, over her neck, but then she'd probably shoot me.
Wait, no. Morning breath.
And also, you were just bitten.
I don't know if this is gonna be better.
Mmm, yum. Oh, so you want jerky breath? You putting it together?
Bitten before? Did you do it to yourself?
To cover up the bite.
To wear short sleeves. A little thing, but when you start to hide little things, they become big things. You don't say.
You want to show her the bite on your tummy as well?
We're together and we have a kid and I don't even know if you want that.
It's a loaded question right now.
I knew how you felt about me. How? I was hiding it really well. No, fucking weren't. I told my mother I like boys and I like girls. And she said, no, you like boys.
Oh god.
And it just,
It's stuck.
even after she died,
It's formative.
I tried to make things work with Jesse. Still kept trying anyway.
You tried a bunch of times.
Shut up.
Aww. It's kind of been an intense episode, so I like that the Ellie and Dina stuff in the middle and at the end is more upbeat.
How do you know for sure that you're... Oh.
She peed on a stick.
Which I've never been regular, but I was very late. And then...
I've never been regular.
Pee on it? That's how it works. I don't just randomly piss on stuff. Okay, that's good. Here.
Yeah, I guess,
2 lines means pregnant.
like, why would they know how a pregnancy test works?
Listens pregnant. And here. And here's...
She did it on a bunch!
It was Jesse, right? We're all having a baby. I'm gonna be a dad.
That's funny. Oh shit. Nora. Nora, you know Nora. Both of you know the name Nora.
Okay, we go up behind, we look around. Come on.
Oh. Oh man. Couldn't have left it on the really happy note.
It's different now. Yes, it is. Will you please just think about it?
Now you have a baby. Got it? Yep. Wow. I really liked that episode. That was really good. I mean, it's a good combination of, like, you know, I'm not gonna spoil anything, you know, future in the game or anything. Don't worry. If you haven't played the game, I won't spoil anything. But this episode was like a good combination of, like, stuff that's in the game, stuff that's not in the game at all, and stuff that's kind of in the game but they've adjusted heavily, you know. So like the Take On Me scene, pretty much directly out of the game. I mean, there's small differences, but pretty much directly out of the game. The Isaac interrogating a Scar sequence is like in the game, but not to that extent. It's only kind of like a 5 to 10 second scene in the game, and here it's like a pretty intense long scene with like monologues and stuff, and it's really good because like Isaac is such a cool character, and like I feel like the game, you know, didn't have enough Isaac almost, I feel like, because he was so cool whenever he was on screen, and yet he wasn't on screen as much as you know, I would have liked. So they're giving him a little bit more here, and I really like that. And then stuff like the, you know, Ellie and Dina, like Dina pointing a gun at Ellie and all of that, like that is a, you know, it's kind of in the game-ish, but it's not like that. That's a really intense scene. I really liked the way they did the intensity of that scene. It was like really scary. I was trying to think of like, okay, is there a way we can like fully prove it? And I thought they were going to bring back the bite on her belly as like they put that earlier in the season to so that to set up for this right now where she can like hold it up and go like, look. But then again, she disguised that bite, so it might not even, that might not work right now because she cut that bite open. She might not even be able to use that as proof anymore. So yeah, insane. Anyway, what a crazy opening sequence. I loved the cold open of this episode. I feel like I really want this show to do more cold opens because I think that this series, some of the stuff in Last of Us, the TV show that has really stood out is when they've done some crazy cold opens, you know? There was the one at the very start of like the very first episode. They had like the talk show, and the talk show where the guy's talking about like, you know, what's the most dangerous thing that could happen, and the most dangerous thing would be like fungus. If global warming happens and the earth gets a little warmer, then fungus evolves and then whatever, right? And then like that whole scene of like, you know, it's kind of, they're joking around, they're having a good time, and then by the end of the scene he goes, what happens then? And then he goes, we lose. And it's like this really horrifying, like it was a really, really good scene because it makes the audience genuinely scared about this idea in real life. And then there was also the scene, the cold open in season 1 with the woman who has to be like taken, you know, taken away to somewhere to inspect the infection or whatever, and then they're like, what can we do about this? And she goes, bomb. You have to just drop bombs on everywhere before this spreads. Like, including here, where I am right now. Drop a bomb here. And it's like, that was like such a horrifying scene as well, but it's like really cool. And so Last of Us did a few of them, but then there were, you know, other times that they couldn't do. I think originally they wanted to do a cold open for every episode of season 1, but then they couldn't for one reason or another. But it would have been so cool if they were able to do that, and if they continued here, because I would look forward to every cold open then. But this was nice. I mean, we just got a little bit of Isaac. So he did work for Fedra. He was quite high up in Fedra, but he didn't like the way they did things, and so the wolves scouted him eventually, essentially, and then he took a person with him and said like, hey, you wanna be part of us, or you want me to kill you as well? Pretty cool opening scene. I mean, just the casualness of like walking over to that truck and pulling out the grenades and tossing them in and closing the door. I was like, oh my god, you know, that was insane. Yeah, it is funny, the like early, I'm glad this is the episode they revealed the pregnancy test, or the pregnancy thing, because they did the pregnancy test thing, and I was like, I wonder if people can piece it together. It feels like, to me, it feels really obvious when she's like looking at something and then like looking at something in the medical supplies and then goes, I'm just gonna go pee, and then like pick something up, right? Like, to me, I'm like, well, yeah, it's because she's pregnant, but I knew she was pregnant already, so like I wonder how does that work for people who haven't played the game. Do they pick it up from that scene, you know? Because the vomiting, I feel like they do a good cover with the vomiting. She always throws up when she sees fucked up shit, but you know, it's actually a symptom of her pregnancy. But I wonder, you know, if other people pick up on that idea, if it's just pick up on the pregnancy test one, or if it's just, you know, it's just obvious when you know, it's very clear, you know? So, but yeah, her specifically saying like, I'm gonna go pee is something that makes me go like, well, yeah, she's looking at a pregnancy test, obviously. But yeah, I loved the Take On Me scene. I really loved it. Like, the Take On Me scene is great in the game as well, and so I was really looking forward to it. I knew, as I said, I knew it was going to be in there because the trailer shows her playing the guitar and Dina sitting there, and it looks like the location they're in looks exactly like the game, so it was very clear what scene that was. And yeah, it's really nice. Like, I love that slowed down version of Take On Me, and Bella Ramsey did a great job at it. I'm really impressed because Ashley Johnson has a beautiful voice. I love Ashley Johnson's voice. I mean, you know, just a couple episodes ago, she did the Through the Valley cover that was playing in the episode. She's just got such a great voice. Like, there's something about it, like the sort of whispered, breaky, voicey vibe that she's got going on that like works so nicely. And Bella Ramsey shocked me. I didn't realize she could do that as well, but she's got a really great voice as well. And it's similar in that it's not a show-offy voice. It's a, like, her voice is kind of cracking while singing it a little bit, but it adds so much personality to the performance. Like, it's clear, like, simultaneously that she's a great musician, but also, you know, she's not like a studio musician, you know, like, it's not a absolutely perfect performance. It's a really incredible performance for a girl sitting in a, like, you know, on a rock playing guitar for the first time in ages, you know, like, it's great. It's so good. So I loved that scene. And then, yeah, as I said, the interrogation scene, man, I love that they gave, what's his name again? The actor who plays Isaac, because I'm pretty sure it's the same actor in the game as well. And he's a pretty famous actor. What the fuck's his name? Why can't I remember it, and why isn't it in the credits? Am I gonna be able to remember it before I look it up? I guess not. Jeffrey Wright, that's what his name is. And I'm so glad that he's in this show as well. It's similar to Marlene by, was it Merle Dandridge that played Marlene in the first game? Like, she, you know, that actor was so good for Marlene, and so they just keep her like, because she also, you know, she looks like Marlene, she sounds like Marlene, why not just cast her as Marlene? Same with Isaac. Like, Jeffrey Wright, like, Isaac is already everything Jeffrey Wright like is, you know, like, you can already see the resemblance because the character is obviously modeled off him, and he's got the voice already, and he's got the demeanor. Like, why not just cast him in the show as well? So I'm so glad that they did, because it's such a cool character. And then now giving him like the monologue about how he's, you know, he wanted to have this special cooking equipment, and he's like, well, I've got it now. Not the way that I would have wanted to have it, but I have it. This is, you know, this is something. And then also, like, just the simplicity of him being like, the great thing about this is it heats up quickly. The bad thing about that is it doesn't, like, hold the heat very well. So it actually makes it the worst thing for interrogations. But hey, if you've got this expensive equipment, you use the expensive equipment. So I really liked that. I thought it was a great monologue, and it's scary, and I also just think it was a really cool way to show, like, you know, how fucked up he was, but then also, like, what kind of people the Seraphites are, and the way that the Seraphites said in that scene, like, we're gonna win, and Isaac's like, how the fuck are you gonna win? We're more developed, we have hospitals, we got all this crazy shit, and you guys are living in huts, you're using bow and arrows, like, how are you gonna win? And the Seraphite has a really smart response to that, which is like, you guys have people wavering. You guys have people who don't want to be with you anymore. Like, you have wolves leaving and becoming Seraphites, but we never have Seraphites leaving to become wolves, you know? Like, your numbers are dwindling and ours are only growing. And it's kind of scary. Like, that's kind of a scary thing for him to say. And then I love Isaac going back over, putting the pan on the heat, and then as soon as he turns back around and picks it up, he sees the Seraphite already has his hand out, you know? Which is funny, because then you can draw a parallel between him doing that and later in the episode Ellie doing that to show that she's not infected. Yeah, I love that because it's just him showing like I am not afraid of this anymore, you know, like I fully believe what I am saying to you, so continue to burn me. Like there's nothing I can do to stop this from happening, because I can't give up. Like I won't give up information no matter what, so I might as well just play along. And that's when Isaac is like, yeah, this guy's not going to tell us anything, and he just shoots him. It's insane. Like, just a cool scene. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, and then Ellie getting bit, Dina having that crazy moment. Then Dina, as soon as like the tension relieves, she's like, shit, I'm pregnant. Like she just has to say it, you know, and then they fuck, and it's like, it's crazy. It's it's crazy. But I did like that we get a moment of reprieve in the darkness. So like just sometimes, you know, sometimes people will be like, what's the point of a sex scene in this story, and these different things, like why put them in there? And I kind of get people saying that sometimes. I'm not saying about Last of Us, I'm saying about everything. Like this is something people say about media in general. Kind of get that, but at the same time, I think there's some times when it's like, this show has been so dark and these characters have been like building up this rapport between each other and stuff. You need to get them a win, and we need to not just imply it, because then the audience don't get to like have that relief. Now, some people don't feel relief when they watch that. They feel awkward when they watch that. I don't tend to. I used to when I was, you know, a teen, but I don't anymore. It doesn't really affect me. I mean, I watch it with my family. It doesn't affect me. I don't care. But some people do. So I'm sure for those people, they're like, okay, just end the scene, because they don't like to watch intimacy between people. But for me, I'm like, this is relieving. Like, at least no one's getting their arm sawed off or getting burned by frying pans right now. Like, we're watching people express love for one another. So, you know, thank goodness. Sometimes there'll be part of me that it feels awkward purely from an actor's standpoint, as you know, like a very minor actor myself. I don't know what I want to say amateur, but technically I've been paid for acting and stuff before, so I'm technically not an amateur. But like as a very small time actor, you know, sometimes I think about scenes like that, and I think about like, imagine me performing in those scenes. How well would I do that? You know, I've kissed someone on short film before, and it is strange. Like I had to make out with a girl for a student film that I was in at some point, and it was like I was really nervous about it beforehand, and I didn't know the girl at all. And in fact, even on the day, like the kiss was one of the last things we did on the day, I think. Even on the day, we really didn't talk that much, you know. She wasn't a super talkative person. I am kind of an awkward person in general, you know. I can talk my ears off in these videos, but when it comes to talking to people, sometimes I struggle. And so, like, we didn't really talk that much that day, so we really didn't know each other very well. But we were both, you know, ready for it. We knew it was coming. We, like, before I even auditioned for it, it said in the piece, like, if you get this part, you may have to do an on-screen kiss or whatever. And I still went for it. And we did it. I remember the director was more nervous than either of us, because he was the one who wrote it and directed it, and he was like, so I guess what we're gonna do, you two are gonna stand here. And then he was like, he paused for a second, and he was like, sorry, I've never directed an on-screen kiss before, and I don't really know how to handle this. And I remember I was like, there was a part of me that was kind of relieved for that, because I was like, it's, you know, it's kind of nice that he's so, like, he understands that it might be a weird thing for actors to do. But I think me and the girl both knew, like, you know, we're just trying to get the scene right. And then when I was actually doing it, like, there's no pleasure in an on-screen kiss in the slightest. I mean, I'm sure there's some like some on-screen kisses out there that do have a lot of passion behind them or whatever, but like there's too much to think about. You know, like you're trying to make sure to get your lines right, get your blocking right, and then like when you're actually kissing, I'm focused entirely on like, how does this look on camera? Am I on camera right now? Am I leaning too far forward? How long does this kiss go? Should I pull back now? Or like, you know, stuff like that. You know, you're thinking about too much stuff that you can't focus on the kiss. When I'm kissing a woman for pleasure, it's like I'm kissing her and going, yummy kiss, you know. But when you're doing it on screen, there's way too much going through your mind for it to be intimate in the slightest. And that's not. I'm absolutely not dissing the girl that was co-starring with me, because it wasn't because of her. I think I was probably the worst kisser out of the two of us in that scenario. But yeah, so all I'm saying is sometimes I watch those scenes and I'm like, oh, I'm thinking about like, what are the actors probably thinking about right now, you know, especially when like Ellie's putting her hand down Dina's pants and stuff. I'm thinking about like, how are they doing that, you know? Are they actually doing it, or is there something there to quote unquote protect her or whatever? I don't know. Or are they just like, sometimes they just go for it, you know, and they're just like, we trust each other, we know that this is gonna be fine. So it's really up to the actors and stuff. But yeah, anyway, crazy episode. So anyway, that was season 2, episode 4 of The Last of Us. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I will see you next time. Goodbye.